where what ends up happening is if your PlayStation loses connection to the internet, you have to go, like, the way I have found to fix it is I have to go into settings, network, test connection, and when it says successful, then I'm back online.
100%. That's what happens to me every time that happens.
Okay, so you have to do it too. Well, that's good to know.
That's my only fix for it. Yeah.
Yeah, where I say I never lose internet, and so I can't actually like.
Oh, well, look at you, Mister. I got internet all the time, being amazing and shit.
the the one thing Verizon is actually good at is FiOS.
All right,
Like
so
their cellular service is dog shit. Like we're actually
Yeah.
leaving Verizon for T-Mobile, but it's like FiOS is
Go.
actually really good.
So if you go to a store for your cell phone service, go to a Sprint store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am grandfathered into a Sprint plan because my grandfather invested in the ground floor of Comcast,
Hmm.
and for some reason that got him Sprint. And
Ow.
I don't know how to justify that, but I know that you should do that because my ex-fiance used to work for T-Mobile. The customer service at Sprint is better, and now that they're merged together, it's the best of both worlds. But if you're gonna go to a store to get the phones and everything, get Sprint because the customer service is much better.
Yeah, so like basically what we're gonna do, I'm actually keeping my 2016 iPhone SE.
Hey, you have an iPhone?
Yeah, I have an iPhone.
I have
I
found
actually don't like
Android to be
Android.
much
Are
better.
you?
So Android is not particularly secure, and also
What do you
I
have
don't
to
like
hide?
Google. It's just the principle of the thing.
No, it's not.
Yes,
What do
it
you have
literally
to,
is.
what do you have to hide that you're worried about getting, like, unless you have, like, debit card
No,
information, that I can understand, but otherwise
There's
it's
that,
more
yes,
ease of
but
access.
No, it really is just the principle of the thing. Like I don't trust Google at all.
That's
Like
fine.
they are, yeah. So and Google is behind Android, so I am just not about that.
But talk to me
Um,
about why iPhone is a better thing to use, like, ease of access wise.
so
Like,
what,
it's so limited compared to Android.
what does that even mean though? What do you mean by that?
There's a you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna stand by what I just said because I haven't, like, gone into the differences between the two since uh, upgrading to my, what is it, Galaxy S9 Plus that I have right now. I haven't gone into that for like 2 years, but there's more keyboard options, there's more app options, there's more like accessibility options, just like day-to-day use kind of thing. Android is, for me, is the clear choice because iPhone is just like, nope, you get what you get in the base model of the iPhone and that's it. And Android is
See,
like, hey, you get what you get in the base model, but also if you don't like it, you can download this app and change this thing, and it changes the way that this thing works. And I'm like, oh, all right,
yeah.
well,
So the thing about that, actually, you know what? Before I end up with, I gotta go. Hang on, I gotta go hit this bonfire and then I'll warp back. So the thing about that for me is like I genuinely don't care
okay,
as long as
okay,
the
that
operating
makes
system
sense.
isn't ugly, which iOS is actually very nice looking. And it's also like it just does what I need it to do, which my phone is a phone. Like
Yeah.
I don't do anything special with it. I need it for calls, texts, Discord, Twitter. That's pretty much it.
Okay,
Um,
that I can see, because that's what I used my phone for. But when it comes right down to it, since I first got an Android phone, my brother put a different keyboard on it. I can't do that on the iPhone, and now I'm used to the Google keyboard that he put on my phone, and I fucking love it. And that's
yeah.
like the principle for me is I want to be able to change things that I don't like.
Yeah, so and that's one of the things I really like about Linux, and Android technically is Linux based. It's just it's proprietary through Google. The thing, so like, and Android is good about like the customizability and things like that. I just like I don't care about 99% of phone apps. Like I use a few things that I like like I said, Discord, Twitter, Signal, and then I have a web browser. So other than that, it's like whatever.
What's Signal?
And then Signal is an encrypted messaging app, so it does like it handles like SMS and things like that.
Oh, you
but
doing some gay shit. Okay, I see.
I'm a cybersecurity professional. Why would I not use an encrypted messenger just as a matter of principle?
You have struck a nerve, sir.
Not even. It's just like
I made the stupidest joke, and you were like, "Excuse me, I'm part of the FBI." And I was like, "Okay, I'm a little scared now."
Shane, you gonna pick him up?
He's not down.
I have the triple stream open. His sign is down like right here.
Oh, there him do.
yeah, there I am due.
Sorry, I was having pizza and laughing my ass off.
Noticed.
Hey,
Renee says,
how about we drop the stupid butthole licking attitude? I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm just being a jerk. I love you.
Anyway, so also the iPhone is the only one with a form factor I like.
I don't know what that
I
means.
don't like phablets. These big honkin' ass phones where everything is a giant like tablet now.
What are you talking about? The iPhone has some of the biggest phones on the market. Not that you need to use those, but
no, but they also have a smaller model like the SE, which is an iPhone 5 with 6S internals. And
well,
then
yeah, that's why they
new
have the
model of SE,
the Galaxy S and the S Plus series,
which are still bigger, and they're bigger than I like.
Okay, that I can see. Like the proprietary model can be bigger than you like. I get that. No worries.
Yeah, so like I like the iPhone 5 size. The 6S is like as big as I like. Beyond that, I'm like, this is more phone than needs to be.
I was just thinking that, like, you being a person who likes to change things and mod things and stuff, the Android stuff and, like, Google stuff seems to be more up your alley than iPhone. So I was like, I was really surprised when you said that you use an iPhone. What?
Yeah, I do like that about Android. I just don't like the Google part of Android. And the alternatives, like open source operating systems and phones that run them aren't really there yet. So I'm like, should there come a time where there's a better offering than what Apple has, I'm fine with that.
Bye.
Oh, did Rich poof or die?
No, just the fact that he went up, he headbutted me, and then he teleported, just gone. I was like, bye, I guess.
Oh, okay. I thought that was an annoyed bye, as in you were out of the fight. Okay.
No, just annoyed in the fact that the man just teleported across the fucking zip code.
Okay. It do be like that sometimes.
Also, he's weaker to electric than he is
Ow.
magic, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's really wonky.
Yep, that's why I have the Uchi Gucci Panorama.
This man is like about to eat me.
He's very mad.
He doesn't like you. You're not his friend.
No, because I'm zapping the shit out of him.
As am I.
That being said, I am about to run out of spears.
Yep, we got this. I've got
I
the
am out
Uchi
of
Gucci
spears.
Panorama.
I got my halberd.
I have my sword.
And my axe.
I was just thinking that.
And your dead brother.
And my bow! Please leave me alone, David!
Oh!
How? Wait, please. No. Nope. No. Oh, wait, yeah! I did! Wait!
That noise! Jesus Christ.
I just realized Shane is our Aaron.
No, I'm your Eric.
Like, if we were the Game Grumps, like, you're Aaron. And
I don't know what
we're
that means.
Dan and more fucked up Dan.
I wonder which one I am. Nipple salad! Anyway.
Is there a
Horse
bonfire
cocks!
is there a bonfire that's supposed to appear in here, or do I just go through the left door?
Run ahead and go into the next one, and then warp back here.
Okay, yeah, because I just lost 45,000 souls, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to lose 45,000 souls.
Oh my god, 5 attunement slots.
Also, the only reason that I'm acting in this particular way is because somebody is watching us.
Oh,
Oh.
who is said somebody?
You guys have viewers? I have somebody watching me.
Dude, I don't know how many viewers I have. Anise isn't work, so I have like. It says I have 2. I don't know who they are.
Rich, your tits are fantastic.
Thank you.
Italian dildo. Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize until after I looked it up what I was typing in. And for some reason I was surprised by what I saw. I was like, oh, that's more than I bargained for. I was
Alright.
thinking the meme, but okay.
Alright, Shane, sign. Come on.
Hey, can you stop bullying me, please?
No. Put
I'm
your fucking
trying
sign down.
to say,
Put your sign down or I will find a better whore.
I put pasta in my butthole. I put a whole bunch of apples inside of an empty tire.
I don't know where that's gonna go. I'm interested to find out though.
All I heard was put a bunch of apples inside an empty tire.
Yeah, that's all you needed to hear.
I don't really understand what clouds do. I'm sorry. If a toilet bowl cleaner in the washing machine, now my clothes smell like dookie.
Alright, let's go die.
I didn't know that chalk wasn't a headache medicine. Water has always seemed suspicious to me.
Ow! I'm poisoned.
Yeah, that happens.
I was too busy laughing and didn't see the scorpion tail in my face. Ugh.
Sometimes house plants turn me on.
I am gonna get my purple. No, I'm not. All right.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So I was gonna get a purple moss clump while he was distracted, but he took that opportunity to be like, "Hey,
Hello,
what's up,
David."
Yeah. And I was like, "Wait,
Oh,
who's David?"
no.
Ow! Oh, I have lightning in my butt.
I just got Davided. I can read the minds of grass blades.
How did I get poisoned from that? I can levitate birds, but nobody cares.
That one was really good.
I cannot take full credit. That is Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, punch fire remover on my dog. I'm about to die. Just to let you know, Rich. I'm dead.
Why is it always Rich's world that has the worst things happen?
I don't know. Cardboard affects my trypophobia.
Alright. Actually, you know what? I don't know what Rich's plan is, so Renee, if you wanna throw your sign down. I can try to pull you in, and then,
Dried finger, maybe? No, for real. You want to four-man that one?
yeah, if you want to, try it.
It's just, it's probably more difficult for Rich because of his build, like how he has to fat roll. Because usually when I was playing and I would fat roll, I was the one that we were stuck on.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on then. Renee said his sign has been down since we got here.
Okay, are you using capital R, lowercase o, lowercase g, lowercase a, lowercase
Nope,
n?
dead.
No, Rich is dead, so you can't be using it.
No, wait, what am I doing putting my sign down? We're doing my fucking boss. I will say I don't have many humanity.
Okay, wait, what were you saying? Sorry.
Who?
You. What did you just say about humanity?
I have very little humanity.
What do I have? I have 4 regular and I have 2 twins if you want them.
I have 4 regular as well.
Okay. Well, since we're actively doing your stuff, just let me know if you need any and I can drop whatever you need.
Yeah, Renee, that is so weird.
It's like
You
a
could see
weird
your
sickness.
Yeah. Like a wriggling dick fist.
No, it's Italian.
Yeah, for whatever reason, he could see your shadows at the bonfire, but we can't see his summon sign and he can't see ours.
I believe the
Give me 1
shadows are
second,
just
hold on.
based purely on people being near the bonfire. It's not based on a level range.
Yeah, but level range goes away when you have the passwords, so.
Yeah, because we were in fucking... We were doing this shit in the woods, weren't we?
Yeah.
Like, we had him, or he had us, I forget which.
Oh my god. I have a friend who is currently very high and wine drunk and has to put her 3-year-old to bed. She doesn't often like imbibe on anything, so tonight was kind of a treat night for her. But she wound up doing it before she put her kid to bed. And she just sent me a ton of snaps. Ooh, you okay?
Not really.
No, you aren't. Oh my god.
That was one attack.
Yeah, one of his attacks is to shoot 4 lightning spears at the same...
At once.
No,
back to back.
That damage was one attack.
Yeah, I saw
that. Yeah, you got hit with the big one.
And then
Yeah.
no, you got hit with the big one, and then you got hit with all 4 on your way. Standing
No,
up.
he dodged the other 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you dodged it? Okay, I didn't know if you had iframes for it. If you dodged it. To
Yeah, I
me,
dodged
on
it.
my screen, it looked like you had.
How did I miss
iframes
that? I'm
for
trying to break the fucking tail. I hate that wind attack. Ow! He normally doesn't follow through that quickly. Alright, good. Attack someone else. Let me fucking heal.
Or nobody, please. Come on, Lightning Teostra, leave me alone.
Interesting description. Hey, I got the tail.
Nice.
I like how you getting the tail meant that a lightning spear that would have otherwise hit the tail missed him completely.
That I'm not a fan of.
It was a defense mechanism. He specifically was like, loose the tail so I don't get hit.
Also, exactly what just happened with the lightning spear thing, I'm still not a fan of. I watched that lightning spear miss him. That ain't cool, bro.
I am watching several of these miss him, and it's even less cool.
Hey, how about you don't do that, you fucking cucktopus? I mean, I'm all for cucking, but not 8 times in one day. Come on, you rat bastard!
Hit me.
I don't
Alright.
think any part of him is actually a rat. Come to think of it.
Or hit Shane, and then I'll hit you, and we're done.
Maybe some of the fur on the underbelly is rat-like.
That's how
Maybe it's
chimeras
because,
work.
maybe it's his dick, because he ain't got none.
Ooh, boy!
No, but it does have a gaping meat ring where his tail used to be.
I mean, a hole is a hole, right? Even if it is a wound hole. It's in my raccoon wounds.
Oh god, it's everywhere!
It's in my raccoon wounds!
I'm gonna go talk to a
I'll throw you
mushroom.
under the fridge.
We're here, we're here, get used to it. Attica! Attica!
Okay. Yeah, Renee, I don't know what's going on, buddy, but, we may have to get our own supplements.
Renee, have you, backed out and come back in again? Have you
Sorry.
reset your PS Station 4?
Rich, did you just climax?
A little bit.
I'm gonna pray, dude.
I'm gonna fucking free. I like what those guys say, I'm gonna fucking free.
Renee says yes.
Well, doesn't look like you did it enough times then, friend.
Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we can't summon here, right? We have to...
No, we can't. I am being invaded!
Okay, well,
hey,
I will...
guess what? No the fuck I'm not.
Oh, I was gonna put my sign down.
Shit.
I was gonna say, I don't think we can actually summon or be summoned until we reach the bridge, right?
Yeah, the bridge.
Yeah. Alright, well, I will wait until we are all ready before I set foot on the bridge. Whoa.
Yeah, my
Okay.
sign was down at the bridge, and it was just like, hey, you're being invaded. I'm like, no, I'm not, actually.
What's going on with my stream? Why is it buffering? Oh, let's just refresh the tab. Is it my stream that's fucking up? Or is it the tab on Chrome that's... It's the tab on Chrome. Okay. On the bright side, since I have reset the router, I have lost 3% of my frames. As opposed to 40%, which is what I was getting. Alright, so, Shane, you need to go put your sign down on the bridge.
Do you ever feel like a piece of shit?
I feel like someone who needs to fucking have his friend put his fucking sign down on the fucking bridge. That's how I
I'm
feel.
feeling like someone who's naked and getting invaded. Again.
Again?
Again.
Naked and getting invaded!
That has multiple meanings.
Somebody's gotta clip that! Put it over a hentai clip!
I'll do that later.
Oh boy, I'm naked and being invaded!
Alright,
I'm
so...
having a hard time not joining the Nazi party over this. Here we go, annihilating Jews.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick, toss your sign down. I got Shane in here. Even if we get invaded, we got 3 men.
Yamete Phantom Kun. Oh god. Alright, my side's down. It's like right in front of the bridge.
Yeah, I saw where you were putting it. Honestly, you and Shane put it directly on top of each other. But I already have Shane, so... As soon as it appears...
He's busy Sig Heiling right now.
Apparently.
That's how I clock into work in the morning.
Okay,
I'm
did
not-
you summon me, or am I getting invaded again?
I believe you're getting invaded again, because your sign is not...
Ah!
Yeah, this is a heavy invasion area, and also Sikh Island.
Oh.
I'm kidding. No, I do not support racism. I do not support anti-Semitism. I don't support anybody fighting the Jews because of their religion. I mean, if you want to fight a Jew because you don't like the person individually, go ahead and fight that Jew.
I got you. Haha.
Hey, look at that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you, Rich, look at my stream
that-
right now. You teleported.
Yep.
You teleported like crazy, Fandalam.
I'm always a goofball.
Oh my God. Yep. I just watched that happen.
Wait, did I just... Hold on a second. Before you do anything else... Is this normal rolling or mid-rolling?
Yeah. No, you're fast rolling.
Oh
You're
my
fast
god!
You're in my camp now. Oh my god, Rich, you are so jealous right now. I can feel it.
Oh
I
yeah.
can feel it
Oh
in the way
yeah.
that you salute
Good luck.
Fuhrer.
Good luck getting past me, you fast-moving motherfuckers. Ha!
Hang on, I'll figure this out.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
don't worry about it.
Nope.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Well, on the plus side, he did in fact got this.
Hell, Ziggler.
Alright, Shane, put your sign back down, you fucking suicidal jackass.
Ow.
Oh, ho, 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 oh, ho, ho, ho. Where the fuck am I?
Well, bye.
Well, Nick's also
Not a-
dead. Delightful.
Fire that I'm used to? I think so.
No, it's the right bonfire.
Oh man, I don't know how I ended up
Oh,
on
yeah,
a purple
okay,
meat
okay.
clump.
Yeah, I gotta go this way. Hell, Ziggler.
Shane, you're going the complete wrong direction.
I know,
well,
I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with this area. I've only gone through this area, like, one time. I don't remember, like, having a hard time fighting bosses and having to backtrack because of, like, failing too many times until we get to, there's one certain
according to
area
Nick's stream, his sign is right here.
his sign is wherever the fuck I tell him to put it. But I do remember there's one area that we did have a struggly time on. Struggly snuggly.
Yeah, struggle snuggle indeed.
Go ahead and kill ship.
Because I'm naked and being invented.
Hold on one second. I'm having a really positive time making a very new friend right now. I'll tell you about it off stream because Rich already knows the details, but it's not something that I really want to have out on the internet for anybody to view. So I'll talk to you about it.
It's a man with an elephant cock.
Okay, I wouldn't exactly call it a man, and I wouldn't exactly call the thing that you saw elephant. That's a little bit overselling it. But basically this person and I have a very large amount of, like, shared interests, and,
Elephant cock being one of them.
I wouldn't exactly say that, since, they're more of a horse person.
You know,
So, I would say horse. Horse cock is probably much more accurate.
there's no
Anyway.
cock like horse cock. Just grab your knees and hit the drop. There's no cock like horse cock.
I agree.
I know.
But basically what's going on is, like, I'm learning a lot of my interests, like things that I don't know about my interests from this person, and then they mention things that they're interested in, and I'm like, oh, that's something I know a lot about. Let me teach you. And they're like, yeah, please do. And it's a very happy new friendship. Also, fuck you, Calamite. I'm having a very good time. I've got, like, NRE right here. Got new relationship energy.
Oh, hey, I got twinkling. Thank you.
Hey, how about you leave me alone? Don't fucking touch me or I'll murder your balls. Hey, how about you don't fucking touch me?
Ow! I forgot they do that twice.
Well,
Did you get pancake
hello,
flipped?
Largeman.
No, I could block all these swings, motherfucker. You want to go?
Oh no, he don't like that. Okay, how about fire?
Oh,
Fire does more to
if
you?
I don't swing.
Does fire do more to you? No, it doesn't. Fire and lightning are the same for them.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Or, I do magic and lightning. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't remember
do,
if there's anything here of viable importance to me.
I don't think so.
Not really the Guardian stuff, but it's not really anything particularly important.
Second bridge? Nick, are you gone or are you just
Oh, yeah,
flying
no,
a
he's
screen for me?
fucking...
I'm at Artorias.
He has Usain bolted. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I'm also unlocking the shortcut, so there's that.
See, I used to invade in this area, and then I would, just run to the fucking elevator to open the elevator, and then just wave at them, and then DC.
Okay, I was gonna say you're a piece of shit, but you're not.
I did that in, one of the most annoying areas in Bloodborne is I'd actually run through and just activate the elevators. Which
See,
direction?
that's the kind of invader that I like. I remember in Dark Souls 2 and 3, people would be able to interact with things. I don't remember if it happened in Dark Souls 1 or not, but I remember they were able to interact with things, and we got invaded a whole bunch of times, and sometimes these people would just kill the enemies for us, and, like, open shortcuts and stuff, but
I think that was...
defensive.
I think that was 3 with the Mound Makers, because with the Mound Makers Covenant, you can actually attack enemies.
I don't know about that, because I think it was in 2 as well, because I do remember it happening in the Old Iron Kings area. I remember dealing with one person. We dealt with like 5 invaders in a row one night, but I remember one was super aggressive, and then the next person that came into our world, I think I remember this person just like, just chilling and like killing enemies and then waving to us and stuff. I may be wrong, but Nick, does that happen in DS2?
You know, I have not gotten invaded there in so long, or at least in any way that I can recall.
Huh, okay.
I fell. Okay, thank you.
I think I remember that happening, and I think I remember it happening in Dark Souls 3, without the Mound Maker's Covenant, really. But, I don't totally remember, but I love
Whoa,
the
that nearly
invaders.
killed me.
The invaders that come in and
I
they're
need you
like,
to...
let me help
Thank
you
you.
with your game. What's up, buddy?
You have to run and jump, or you fall to your death.
Okay.
Also known as Rump.
Okay, Spider Claw, okay. That worked. Did you make it, Nick?
Oh, I didn't go that way. It just loops back around.
Yeah, it just gets me the item. I'm trying to get the last piece of the Guardian set, because it's a heavy
Why
armor
would you-
set.
Why'd you even mention that to me, then? I feel like crying right now.
I could use some assistance. Okay, cool.
Hard time holding
You guys are right
together,
behind
dude.
me. Hello. Nope, you missed.
Rich, why did you do that to me? Rich.
Ow.
Because you made an appalling nipple salad.
Dude, what the fuck?
Everyone knows that orphans have the tastiest nips for the salad.
But not the Orphan of Kos.
You gotta get that orphan meat, man.
No,
He
no,
doesn't
no.
even
The
have
Orphan of
nipples.
Kos has the best nips.
Okay, I tried to play that off, but like my eyes actually started tearing up, so I had to abandon it.
That's commitment to the bit right there.
Yeah, we have to lose the bit.
The bit! The bit! The bit!
I will also say that if you sear it just right, the Orphan of Kos has the best placenta.
I really wish you didn't mention that, because that's something I've been interested in because of cannibalism.
I don't think eating him counts as cannibalism. He's a kin, not a human.
Do you know what kin means?
Of the same species.
Yeah.
I know. That's why it's
Okay,
annoying.
no, that does count if you are not human. Or if you're not of the same species. So if your player character is not of the same species as the Orphan of Kos, makes sense.
Well, that's the weird thing, is that in Bloodborne, all the blue fucking people are just called kin. Like, their species is just called kin. And I don't know why.
I do not
Shorthand.
remember.
Hello. You have a
Hey,
fork.
bye.
Those forks hurt, because I am naked.
But no, they don't. Not anymore.
I am naked, double
Wait,
T.
we have aggroed.
Uh-oh. We have aggroed everything.
How? We
Okay.
didn't even do anything. Watch out.
Oh!
Back up, just back up, just back up.
I don't have that option, he's chasing. Okay.
You could just be like in another zip code right now.
No!
Well, I was trying, but like I said, he just immediately chased
Watch out.
me.
Oh, okay. Oh, bye. Alright, go. Ow.
I was like 2 pixels away from not.
Flee!
I'm moving.
I used my body to keep you alive.
I'm out. I'm leaving this Waffle House.
I feel bad for all of the men and women who served our country. They lost their lives jumping
In
off
those
the edge
Waffle
of a
Houses.
They jumped off the edge of a cliff, avoiding somebody who was holding a pitchfork trying to sling mulch. I feel very sad for those folks. It's very difficult losing a loved one who was trying to sling some mulch.
Is slinging mulch a euphemism for something I'm not aware of?
And it's very difficult trying to come up with a new euphemism that somebody doesn't understand.
I literally hate all of this right now.
You died too, didn't you?
No, he got invaded.
Well, no, yeah, no, like I put my sign back down and I got invaded the second it went down. Also, Rag has been back for a couple minutes. I didn't get an opportunity to say that.
I'm having such a good time thinking about how much you are getting invaded. And like, sometimes we're able to pull you out of the world just quickly enough to escape the invader, and sometimes we
Oh my god, I got Renee.
Saturday streams are the best. This is so good.
No, Rag, it wasn't an NPC.
Oh my god. This is like when you order a BLT from a restaurant, and for some reason they give you too much bacon, and you get to sit there and you're like,
There is no such thing as too much bacon.
Yes.
Now we're just making a ska band? Boppity beep bop 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 bop.
That's all, folks. Anyway.
Hey, Eric!
Alright,
Eric, that's
that
all,
is Nick's
folks.
contribution.
It's a good contribution, though. So, my point is, there is such thing as too much bacon when it comes to a meal. I don't want too much bacon in my BLT. But, if I am just making bacon, I make a whole fucking package, I eat the entire fucking package of just bacon. Because when it comes to raw bacon, nothing else involved, you're right. Nothing. Like, there's no such thing as too much bacon. I don't want too much bacon in my sandwich. But, what I was just saying is, too much bacon in a sandwich is, you pull some of the bacon out so you have like a normal sized sandwich, so you're not like, you're not biting on salt, meat, and bread, and that's it. And then like, oh, somebody threw a little bit of lettuce in there, somebody threw a little bit of tomato in there, No, you're not having that. You
Oh,
are
God.
having an actual BLT with a side of bacon, because you pull that bacon out. You get to have that bacon as a snack first, right? And then you go in, you have your bacon sandwich, which, if you're having like fresh cut tomatoes, you're more of having a tomato sandwich.
So,
with bacon in it.
since... Wait, you said Rennie invaded you?
No. I actually pulled him in, and he gave me the sunlight maggots. So
Oh.
yeah. So I'm
I
gonna.
looked over, he was bright fucking... Well, alright, Sunbro, he's probably orange.
I am not pleased at this moment in time.
Are you now invaded?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do Nick's world first, since he seems to be extraordinarily popular. Also,
You
I
know what?
Signs down. Pull
I
me in,
opened
bros.
I opened the shortcut to the boss, so we could just we can get you two to the shortcut as well, and then we'll just take care of that.
Hey, well, guess what? I'm coming back because I am no longer human.
Come on, you
Oh,
handsome
did you
man.
suicide to get rid of the invaders?
Yup.
That is completely fair.
My first reaction to that was, oh, why did you do that? And then I realized it doesn't matter if you did it on purpose or if you died from the invader. The same thing would have happened.
All right, in that case, Shane, do you want to do yours next to get you to the boss? Because I have the shortcut to the boss opened.
Nope, my sign's down. Somebody pick me up.
Okay, then we are fighting Artorias. As soon as I can see your signs.
It's down on the
Yep.
first step of the bridge.
I see the stream. I know where it is. I'm waiting for it to actually load.
I don't remember if the area that we had like super trouble with was right before Calamite or if it was right before Artorias.
It was before Calamite, because I remember getting invaded so many fucking times in that fucking valley.
It wasn't
And just running to the boss to be like, fuck, run!
it wasn't an invasion type thing, it's just that I couldn't hang.
With the dangly wang.
No, seriously, it's one of those it's that area that had like a bunch of the same enemies and it was like a ruined area and I think there were those no, that's Dark Souls 2. I don't know, it's a bunch of like weird enemies. I may be remembering wrong, but maybe some big heads?
You might be remembering the
arms,
area
long
after
faces,
Artorias.
What's that? After Artorias?
Yes.
Yeah, the township.
Hello,
Yeah,
Anissa.
Probably, it's probably directly after Artorias, isn't it? Like, you go into the
Yep.
Artorias room, and then afterwards, after you fight Artorias, you come out and you're in the township, you have all those weird enemies there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's exactly where we got caught up. On my team, at least.
What are you working, Rich? I'm working on Dark Souls with Shane and Nick.
And, Anissa, I'm very handsome, just to let you know. Like, not that you have to do anything about it, or that you should do anything about it. I just want to let you know that I am very handsome.
Shane, are you trying to dip in my Kool-Aid? Because I will kill you.
100% no. No.
And I also just want to point out that Rich has fantastic tits right now.
I
Not
do.
only that, he does. Stop, Rich, stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
Anissa, look, he does have fantastic tits. He tit cupped really hard. If anybody else here watches your mom's house podcast, he also poutined. End of story. Let's go.
Alright, so,
Yeah, I had to cover those with my lighting.
for this fight, I have the best spell in the game.
David.
Hi.
He is a cactus.
Alright, moving on.
Wait, whoa. What was
Dude.
the joke? What was the original joke? Yes,
Show
those
me your
are the
war
enemies
face.
I'm talking about. No. Show me your war face is the second joke. It was the most popular between us when it came to Dark Souls 2 Chameleon. What was the original one though? Because he had. Show me your war face was the follow-up. I think it was like a week later that he did Show Me Your Warface, but the first one was really fucking funny.
Well, the first one was I would grab you, the both of you, and then turn into a... use Chameleon and then hide.
I'm trying to figure
And we'd
out...
play hide and go seek.
I'm trying to figure out the vocal line.
Okay, cannot
Wow.
block that attack. Good to know.
Can you parry
Alright,
an
alright,
Artorias?
alright.
You can't parry
I don't
Artorias,
believe so,
can you?
no. His big dick energy is too big. Wow, okay.
How many times... I mean, this is Dark Souls, so...
Whoa, back up.
You might wanna back up.
Back up.
Oh, you're buffing? I'll buff. tank you. I don't give a fuck.
Wow, okay.
Come on, broken arm, let's go.
I mean, to be fair, are you really want to talk right now?
Yeah, I kind of am, considering the fact that we're halfway through the boss fight. His arm is still broken!
I meant your finger.
Oh.
Also, that absolute fucking pro dodge right there, that was beautiful.
My finger actually, you didn't get to be in the chat last night because you were asleep, but my finger has made significant progress that I did not expect.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll have to show you later because it doesn't look nasty. So
That
it's
should
not
not
like
have hit
body
me.
horror right now. It's
Okay.
more of, are you okay with like, almost healed wound kind of stuff? I know that you don't like body horror kind of things, so I don't want to just like send it without asking.
I would have to inquire about specifics at a later time. Ow.
Yeah, at a later. So, Rich, do you know Nick's kind of sensibilities when it comes to stuff like that?
I know it isn't like anatomical mannequins.
No, I know that, but so, Nick, are you comfortable with Rich making the distinction? If I send Rich the picture of it currently, are you comfortable with him making the choice to
You already
show
sent me
you
the
or not?
pictures. I already have them.
Oh no, from today I'm saying, because it's much better today than
Nope,
it was
I'm
last
dead.
night even.
Oh, bye, Rich.
I was
Get him,
just
okay.
trying to tank, but that did not work out well.
Damn it, dude. We almost had it, like, on my world doing the Guardian.
Anissa, you are goddamn adorable.
I'm sure she is. Also, I've never seen her. You should show me your lady girl.
Because she posted in the comments, those are my tits. I'll suck on those tits.
Anissa, I think...
And no one is as
probably-
handsome as my Rich. She's adorable.
I think probably the best idea for you is to throw his tit cups away and try to train your mouth to get bigger so that you can act as kind of an organic tit cup.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Just unhinge your jaw like a ball python.
What about a Paul Python? It's like ball plart mall cop. Ball plart call mop.
For
Oh
that
my
joke, you
God.
get summoned first.
Yeah, so Nick, my finger almost totally healed the curvature of itself.
Oh, that's good.
Are you comfortable with Rich making the distinction, like, to show you?
Let's put it this way. Like, can we describe what it is we're working with here?
To me personally, it looks like kind of a flattened finger a little bit, but it's just a normal scab. Like, there's no blood, there's nothing that you can see that, like, alludes to the inside of a body. It's just like a fingertip with a scab on it that's just a little bit flatter than it should be.
I like
Rich.
Anissa's in the comments, what just happened?
Rich, look at your Discord. Does that seem like something that might, like, you know, like, what Nick doesn't like and what he's okay with. Does that seem like something that might be too much?
Oh no, that's just a scab on your finger. That's nowhere near as bad as the other two pictures you sent me. What are you guys waiting on? God, why aren't you killing stuff? Jeez.
Yeah, I'm wondering why, like, we're not able to progress forward. It's really strange.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
why
this
don't
is
we
my new
just
challenge
do that?
run. I have to chameleon through the entire place.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen probably 20 people do that successfully. Like, other than the bosses, literally until the end of the game.
Also, Rag, I've been doing actual damage for a while.
Oh yes, he has. Don't you fucking think that he has?
I mean, you guys told him faith build, and now he has, like, attacking faith magic. So, yeah, he's gonna use it and tear fucking shit apart with it.
Let's go. Let's do this.
You guys, I'll get there eventually.
He'll use his cactus powers. It'll be fine.
Alright, Anissa, what are you confused about? Because we went through, like, 4 different themes. We summarized an entire novel. I'm pretty sure there's a fan
Anissa,
fiction
you're
about us
very
at this point.
handsome.
That too.
And you
Okay.
smell like a cactus.
Yes.
Alright, I
don't know
wouldn't
what a
go
cactus
that
smells
far.
like. I assume it's okay.
Nick, here you go. It's a very tame photo. If you don't like it, click out of it and let me know. I'll delete it. This is how my finger has healed in just like 10 days.
I just see the Italian dildo.
No, it's
yeah, it's
in a
the
personal
private
message.
one, yeah. Okay. That's not
He's
too
trying not to vomit, I could tell.
bad. No, that's okay. That's not bad. No,
Oh, she's
okay.
confused about the tit cup thing. This is Shane. You know how you get
He says
confused by you know how you get confused by my random spontaneous improv where I come up with crazy fucking stuff. Yeah, Shane and I do this regularly, but Shane does it better.
Hey Anissa, how do you feel about a playing card game that the three of us would make, but instead of using cards, it's slices of pepperoni that are dyed various colors to represent certain political affiliations?
We'll call it the Warring States.
Ooh, that's actually really good. I like that.
Thank you. I'm on my way, guys.
That's fine.
And then when you lose that game, you're just gonna say, "Oh, you beat my meat."
Yup. All right, you
said
ready?
my
You ready
battleship
for the
was really
fight?
gay.
All right, let's do this fight.
No, I'm not.
Do it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry,
Right.
I was whiskeying.
Oh.
Grab. Okay, I thought I just traversed the white light. God damn it! You poised yourself to go through the white light, and then you didn't do it. You dip. I love that flip move. I love that flip move.
If I had normal mobility, I could walk around it. But I do not.
Here
So
I
I
come,
cannot.
Artorias. Me and my lightning blader will take you out. Even though you can use an ultra great sword with one hand. I wish that was part of my build.
I mean, if you want to, you could do Dark Souls 2 Great Sword of Artorias run, because you can actually left-hand the sword in Dark Souls 2, and it has a different moveset.
I thought you could left-hand the sword with the different moveset in this game.
I don't actually know.
Alright, we're now up to the point where we've done enough damage to surpass where he was when we died, so I am now going to start lightning.
Ooh, I am gonna back off.
Yes, I've been up since 1 in the morning.
You're good, good. Also,
Well-
Nick, you and I should have a good conversation. We should have a podcast conversation about sleep.
Potentially.
His magic defense has gone down substantially when he does this.
Also, just to let you know, I mentioned it the other day, and I think we got distracted, but you still haven't sent me the audio from the previous,
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Wow.
How am I alive?
I'm gonna work on that tomorrow
Ah!
morning, so I needed that file.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to get it done because you have been so consistent in getting the
Woo!
other, like, your responsibilities of the COD pass. You've been doing those so consistently that I want to make sure that I reciprocate, obviously.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Because it's a 50-50 effort. It's not just you working on it. I should be doing my part.
It's not just Dan, whoever Dan is.
Oh, Dan is a cool guy. Dan is one of those guys that, like, when you introduce him, what winds up happening is, like, this weird drum solo in the background. You're like, hey, this is my friend Dan. He goes... Okay, I'm not gonna survive this fight, guys.
I ironically do better solo. This hurts.
Well, doesn't he also do more damage when you're not solo. Also, holy crap, that's the first time that he's done that poison spew thing that I've seen. The abyss spew, rather. That I've seen at least.
I am surprised I didn't just catch that to the face. Okay. Back to the sword.
Also, just to let you know, at least in my headphones, nothing has changed, Nick, but your volume is strangely low for some reason.
I don't know. Oh boy.
Oh, no. It's back to normal. I don't know if anything changed. But,
so, Shane, if you want to come towards me, I'm going to Soothing Sunlight so I don't get myrtleized.
probably a good idea, huh? 1 second. Go ahead.
Ow.
Oh god, Rich.
Yeah, he ran me through.
Stay alive.
Yeah, back up, Rich. We got this. Back up. We can take him. No, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Nope.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh
maybe,
my god!
maybe. Rich, maybe?
Yep, I got the soul.
Yes, okay, good. I was not giving up on that, bros.
Alright, I'm gonna go spend these souls and
And then come pick me up.
yay. So I got 5 humanity now.
Dude, this friend that I'm talking to you guys about knows how to sharpen knives already.
Oh yeah, well Anissa knows how to make bomb-ass cheesecake. That's what I look for.
Okay, 2 things. It's very important to me because I'm a very cooking-oriented person now that I know how to do it by myself, and I've been working with knives since I was probably 13. It's very important to me that everybody who is in the kitchen knows how to sharpen a knife properly and does it on a regular basis to keep their knives sharp, to keep their food looking great. Everything is high and tight. However, making a bomb-ass cheesecake is something that I can't even fathom. That is not in my lane of expertise, and I have the utmost respect for anyone who can make a really good cheesecake. Because that's my favorite dessert.
Dude,
It's my
she does this thing. She makes an apple cheesecake pie. So it's cheesecake.
Whoa. Before you go into anything else, describe what it looks like physically, because when you just said that, that sounded angelic. Like my toes are curling as I'm standing up right now. What does an apple cheesecake pie look like?
Like an apple pie on top of a cheesecake.
So is it a cheesecake with like the caramelized apples on top, or do you have a crust on top? No, start from this is a screwdriver, please.
I mean, I'm sure
I'm not a
Anissa.
bakist, I don't know.
A bake. What the fuck?
I only know that because I used to be engaged ages and ages ago, before Nick and I even met. Like right before Nick and I met, I was engaged to a baker who went to a very prestigious school in Boston for baking, and the only reason I say bakist is because we found it really hilarious that it sounded very close to rapist.
That's a very interesting connection you've made there, but I'm just wondering how, if you're a year older than me and we met when I was 17, how are you already engaged at that point?
Sorry, I was speaking. I have been engaged 3 times.
Yeah.
2 of them were... Okay, so 2 of them were official. Hold on.
One second, but while you articulate that, Rich, speaking of cheesecake, where's your semen? I've been invaded.
God.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna fucking
Which
take care of this guy.
bonfire is that one?
The sanctuary.
Whoa,
Yep.
what the hell was that vocalizing?
He's using the rocks there, the stone carvings.
Yeah, the fucking hello, the wood carving.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Apple cheesecake pie. Yeah. Like I said, Anissa can explain it a lot better. I don't know how she makes it. I peel the apples and cut them up. That's what I do.
Okay,
That
so
Alright.
what I was
Shane,
gonna
defend me,
say.
defend
Yeah.
me for a second. I'm putting my my ring on.
sign is down on the bridge.
Okay.
No, he backstabbed me and killed me from the front.
Oh, fabulous.
Watch the stream if you can. It was
I
really funny
can't.
because he.
I am in danger.
It was really funny because he did it from the front. He backstabbed me from the front.
Yeah, that's a lag stab.
But what wound up happening was I was technically engaged to two separate partners in various different times in my life before my actual like official engagement to.
Fuck, I moved my sign because I saw where you were fighting. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm being
Oh,
summoned. I'm being summoned. It's fine.
before my official
No, no, no.
engagement
Pull him
to
back
Nicole.
across the bridge so I appear behind him. Oh.
Wait a minute. How the fuck did I take a third hit there?
Right? Right?
I'm blocked. No, that was bullshit. He's getting blocked.
Right?
I took a third hit.
Doesn't make any fucking sense. Stuff's
He
stupid
parried
sometimes.
me, and I took a third hit. Does that weapon do that? I don't use clubs.
I don't know. All I know is that
My gut says
I'm gonna
maybe.
pray. I'm gonna pray.
I'm gonna pray.
I'm gonna fucking pray. But yeah, no,
I
was
don't know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hold on one second. I was. How did this go? Oh my god, I put a shirt on.
Shane, what are you doing right now?
In a very weird direction. I had to pull it out of my shirt because I didn't even realize that it came off. But my I was engaged to two separate women before Nicole, and they were kind of unofficial stuff just because it was like, hey, we should get married. Yeah, we'll get married. Got people some rings, and then wore the rings for a while. I was engaged to Natasha and I was engaged to Mia, but it
Those
wasn't
both
official.
sound like just I'm marrying you for the green card kind of names.
No. You guys knew Mia. She's the one that it's golf wing. But Natasha, I was dating. I think we broke up literally right before I met you, Nick.
Okay.
It was that whole thing happened right when I had gotten to college.
Okay, so that was like we're 17, 18, and this is just a thing we feel like doing. Is that basically it?
I don't know particularly why
We're
it ended.
teenagers slash young adults. Let's do dumb shit.
No. Listen, it wasn't one of those things where it's like, oh my god, I feel so strongly for you. Like, if the night that we had broken up, there was no exact reason for the breakup, but she was just like, I'm not feeling it anymore. I don't want to do this. And I was like, okay. I didn't fight back or anything because I had respect for the way that she thought about things, so I didn't fight about it. But then later on, we became really good friends. We got kind of intimate again, and never like dated again. But her and I click properly. So if that night hadn't have happened, like we might be married by now.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I don't know what the hell happened, but if that thing didn't happen, we would be good. Would be like all set in our life by now. It was a relationship that should have worked. So, but then there was Mia, who, oh wow, I fell to my death because I was fighting something. There was Mia, who is golf winning, who I made a lot of life decisions with. We wound up entwining bank accounts and everything because we were in a very long-term relationship and we had good faith in each other. So, I think that art school was the reason that we weren't. And the fact that she's bipolar type 2, just like me, but she refused to be on medication for it. Because as a child, they put her on lithium, and it fucked her to the nines, dude. It ruined her life.
Yeah.
as a child.
Isn't lithium what they put in batteries?
But the problem is, though, is that a lot of doctors are very afraid to diagnose bipolar type 2 in children because it could be ADHD, it could be ADD, it could be OCD, it could be a number of other different things. So they don't want to put a child on such a strong drug that does such things like
Unless they're
lithium does.
100% certain that they have the actual thing.
Yes. Yes. But with her doctor, he was like, I know these symptoms. Here is lithium. However, in a 7-year-old, lithium can be very dangerous because lithium turns you into a zombie. And the idea behind somebody taking lithium is you need to know that you have a problem and you need to know that you need to do something about it. So as an adult, me being put on lithium, when it came time to like go on medication, I knew I had to make a change. So when I came on lithium, everything evened out. I was like a totally wiped clean chalkboard. And then I had to reinvent everything about myself because I was on lithium at the time. Like, it brings you down to a person that is totally okay with just looking at one spot on the wall because the paint looks interesting. And you do that for like 84 hours.
That sounds absolutely terrible.
So, that's most people's first reaction to it. The reason that it does that is so that you can, like, use willpower to say, okay, I don't have any of the really high points of my personality, but I also don't have the low points of my personality telling me that I can't do things, or that I'm worthless, or no one cares. I'm just blank. So now I get to reinvent myself as a person. So you take that time and you take the new energy that you have and you go and you do some interesting stuff and you find out what you like while you're not being affected by your mental illness anymore. It's really rad when you know that you have a problem. But as a 7-year-old on lithium, it works to get rid of all of the bipolar symptoms, but they don't know what like reinventing yourself is or like what interests they should pursue or anything. So it's a really contentious issue, and that's what happened to her, and she was really terrified about it, which is part of the
Hmm.
reason that we wound up like having the troubles that we did was when we got to California, her mania kicked in super hard. And at the time I didn't know what that meant, or I didn't like recognize it. So she was doing things that were like super destructive, like to herself and to me and to our relationship together. That's why that didn't work out. And then
Is that just the thought popped into my head as soon as you said that? Is that the potentially some of the motivation, at least the motivation behind the whole golf wang thing?
I'm 100% sure of it.
Okay.
However, so the reason that Mia changed her name to Wolfgang was because she had met people at school. Also, my sign is back down on the bridge in case you guys want to pick
He
it up.
ran through the shortcut and everything.
Yeah, because when you guys when Shane died, I got a train run on me in a very uncomfortable position, and so I just said, hey, you know what? I got to go back there to get my bloodstain to rehuman and summon you. So
Okay.
might as well just unlock the shortcut.
So when you grab your blood stain, do you rehuman?
Yes.
I try to only use active humanity instead of
Oh,
using
oh, oh.
Rich.
humanity from my inventory.
You, I
Rich.
thought you were saying like when he's trying to say that if you pick up your bloodstain, do you instantly reverse
Oh
hollowing?
no,
And no,
no.
Okay. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying.
Okay, yeah, no.
that has
Okay.
never been a thing.
I thought for some reason that popped into my head that when you grab your blood stain, you should become a human again if you were
Yeah,
human
no.
when you died. Okay. That's so Rich and I were doing that yesterday. I'm
Ow.
like, "What the hell? I didn't become human again." He goes, "Yeah, that's never been a thing." And I was like, "Wait, what?" But yeah, no, with the Wolfgang thing, that's exactly what happened. But the idea behind it was we were living in a studio apartment,
Hmm.
and again, because we're in the middle of a game, if something happens that you need help with, please feel free to yell over me. whatever.
Yeah, just come to the shortcut. We'll take the elevator down.
Yeah. But what wound up happening was we were living in a studio apartment, and she invited two of her trans friends to come live with us. And
Oh.
these, I don't have any problem with trans people at all. I
It
have a
just
bunch
sounds
of
like it's
trans
a
friends.
problem given the size of the apartment and the number of people.
Yeah.
100%. But also, what wound up happening was these particular trans friends were the type of people that would
They were
just make.
those type of trans people?
Yes, they would make impulse decisions, and the impulse decisions that they had made was that they're trans.
Ah. So it
They
wasn't like an actual thing. It was just like, I feel this today.
Yes, and that thing that they felt that day determined the rest of their life, because these people were, not only did they have plans for surgery that were confirmed by the fact, oh Jesus,
If we all hit
that there were,
options, we can skip this, by the way.
yep, I'm hitting it. Yep, there we go. It's not only confirmed by the fact that they were getting medical bills to our house, so I know that they were going to doctors about their,
Oh.
like, transition. Did you just die?
Yeah,
Instantly.
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Fuck it then.
Okay.
But they were also those quirky kind of, everyone should be trans kind of people, and I'm like,
Oh God.
listen, guy, I know
Girl.
that you are trans.
Attack
No,
helicopter, whatever you identify as today.
They were both female to male.
Leather handbag.
So I'm like, I was like, okay. Okay, hold on.
I love when that happens.
I was like, okay, listen, guy. Not everybody has to be trans, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, yeah, no, I totally get it. And it weirded me out because these people were sleeping at the foot of our bed. And when I would wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work, one of these people whose name was, their last name was Coffee, spelled like the drink. Like, their actual last name was Coffee. It was cool as fuck. But that was their chosen name, like their trans name. And it was funny because we'd walk through the school, and they had to sign their full name on their artwork, but Coffee's artwork got put up on the side of the wall at school. And a whole bunch of people crossed out their first name and then took Sharpies on their artwork and said they shouldn't have to write their first birth name on it. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you just ruined their whole art piece for a social justice argument. They spent 100 hours on this.
What?
Coffee had spent 100 hours on a painting, but the school required Coffee to put their first birth name on the painting so that it could be put on the wall, and a whole bunch of other people took Sharpies and paintbrushes and crossed out their first name and wrote a whole bunch of stuff on the art piece as a social justice thing, and ruined the piece.
That's retarded.
Coffee was really fucking mad.
Oh my
Understandably
God.
so.
Yeah,
He
I
was
can imagine.
so mad.
So, is no one gonna talk about my change in physique?
I haven't seen it yet, but what wound up
You lost
happening?
a lot of weight.
Thank you. It was it was the Subway diet. I figured Jared, his entire career was trying to get into smaller pants. So could I.
I haven't seen it yet, but anyway, one night we were sitting in our apartment's hot tub, and we were talking about, hey, if you were born the opposite gender, what would your parents have named you?
There's no way for you to have known that because you're asking what your parents would have named you, and you don't know your parents.
It's a conversation that parents have with their kids, and in that particular situation, all of our parents had had that conversation with us, so we actually knew. So Coffee said it. I think the other person's name was Alex had said it. How do you guys feel about my name? How do you guys feel about the name Shane? Like, what?
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. How do you feel about the name Katie Marie?
Well, I'm not really one to judge. I would have been Courtney.
Yeah, my dad wanted to name me 2 first names. So I brought that up, and apparently Mia's dad wanted to name her Wolfgang if she was born with a Wang.
Ah!
Which, listen, I'm okay with. That's a cool name. Her dad has a gay name. Her dad's name is Jeffrey, but his dad's name is Jeffrey, and he hates his dad, so he goes by Scott, which is his middle name. They are, however, ridiculously lonely, so I can't really, like, sit here and be like, oh, you're super gay, that's super dumb. Because, like, hey man, doesn't matter what your name is, you found something that worked financially, and you fucking did it over and over again. And you learn from your dad, who is the guy that created salary caps for Major League Baseball players, and invented the hydrogen engine for cars. Can't really blame him too much.
See, wow. Okay.
That was dumb. I watched that happen, but you're also naked, so I kind of understand how.
Yeah. That's a sentence.
But yeah, I'm what?
It's interesting to me because your stories are so wild and like, how does all of this stuff happen to you? To me, but like, it's so weird because like it really highlights the difference between our experiences as kids that led to our different personalities and like openness and willingness to be involved in social situations and the kinds of people we're capable of getting involved with, to where like
Yeah.
you have all these wacky adventures and I'm just like, yeah, I went to college for 6 years.
I have horror stories I could share, but I'm not gonna because it gets awkward.
Yeah, it does. I know some of your stories. They're just a little weird. Some of them are just a little weird. Thank you.
I'm still sad that joke didn't hit with anybody.
Which one?
The one of it's the Subway diet. I figured since Jared spent his career trying to get into smaller pants, so could I.
To be fair, that joke is like
Rich.
5 years old.
Rich. I didn't
Just like
catch that
Jared's
the first
favorite
time.
people.
Okay, hold on. Before we continue, fuck Christ. I didn't catch that the first time, Rich. But all of the veins in my arms just started tingling because that was so funny. I couldn't even laugh at it. It was.
Now the question
Nick,
is,
and then Nick followed up with just like Jared's favorite people, and my arms are on fire. I'm like
well, see,
actually almost in pain because of what the two of you just did, and I want to keep. I'm forcing myself to keep my composure because that was so funny.
that's the joke. Is it a reference to those old commercials where he actually showed pictures of him being fat and then skinny, or the fact that he was convicted of pedophilia and found guilty?
Oh no, I know your
So, which
joke,
smaller
which
pants is he trying to get into?
Which is why I'm laughing.
You want to put the other foot on the platform there, champion. Otherwise, you are going to go in a place you do not want to go to when this thing goes down. Thank you.
I'm glad you. Oh, I'm glad that actually happened so quickly.
Hi.
All right. you gonna give him a little bit of the old slap.
I mean, my
Against
both
your
of
run,
my both his elemental resist is insane. Like both of my elemental weapons were doing below 100. Smo's hammer does 500 damage to him.
And is that part of your run? Is that okay?
I'm still fat rolling.
Okay, I thought so.
It's like we die a couple times. That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
Yup. That is exactly.
And then somebody transcribes the entire thing, and they spell mallet M-A-L-L-I-T.
Get staggered.
That was beautiful. And just, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. I'm gonna hold
No,
off.
I need you to. Are you gonna pull a Rich?
No,
Oh.
no, absolutely not. I
Oh, but
I
I'm
know
not having
better.
fun, guys. We're gonna do this. We're doing pretty good right now. I get hit for the most predictable attack. I definitely
Rich,
Matty Matheson that.
Rich, you can see how he's our Aaron, right?
Oh,
Wow, fucking both of you! Oh my god!
you might want a homeward bone, my man.
Yeah, no, with my damage output, I am doing the ow.
No, you're
Never
not.
mind, I'm not doing that.
Also, on a positive note, we have Anissa's comments here about the apple cheesecake pie, where it's a pie crust base, then a cheesecake filling, then peeled apples on top with cinnamon sugar and crumble. And it's fucking delicious.
If you look back at my stream, the only reason that happened was because I didn't lose enough health that I thought it warranted me actually healing, so I didn't back up and heal. So the next hit that I took was more health than I ever expected to lose in one hit.
Yeah, that's Dark Souls in a nutshell.
Yeah, no, that's what happens.
I didn't
And
think it would hit
also-
that hard. No, it hits that hard.
And also, I have a several-pronged question for Anissa. The first part is, where did you learn that recipe? The second part is, holy shit, it sounds fucking incredible.
It is.
Is it easy to make?
Last message she sent was BRB, so I don't even know if she's back.
Okay, well, you can at least tell her this. I'm like crab clawing this entire time. I love it. I'm learning
What?
to crab claw while I'm learning to crab claw while playing Dark Souls.
Why?
Crippled and can't play normally? Why not
Come pick me back
Zoidberg?
up. Come pick me back up.
What? You know what? No, I'm not even gonna ask anymore.
Did you fall to
I
your...
wound
Yup.
up.
I watched the stream. He,
How in the fuck did that just happen? How in the fuck did that just happen? That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, fair and balanced, but
See, Nick, are you looking over at me, pal?
Nick,
Yep.
that was so fair and
He
balanced.
got caught, like, right around there.
Oh. Well, that was.
It was fair and balanced. Shut up. It was
Alright.
fair and it was balanced. Don't you tell me it was fair and balanced.
No, Shane, you didn't see what I did. I was standing right next to where you fell. I was like, you fell, like, right around, and then I fell right where you did.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright. Now that bit's over.
Okay. Hugging the opposite wall, like a person who knows what they're doing.
We are anything but that.
Yeah, but anyway, harkening back to the previous conversation, the two people I was engaged to before, and then obviously I had the dirty laundry pile of fucking damage that was Nicole. And so, anybody listening that doesn't know my past, Nicole's nickname in my social circles is the Hell Beast. Because holy shit, like, yeah, I really enjoyed this person's company, had a good time when it came to, like, really good times, but when it came to the bad times, it was the bad times. It was like Hitler invading Poland bad times.
He didn't even say he was going to. Like, he promised he wouldn't, then he did anyway. He was such a dick.
That's exactly what she did.
Yeah, no, that is literally what happened.
Well, you know what they
That's
say.
exactly what she did, because she told me that nothing bad would happen, and then all of a sudden she invaded Poland.
You know what they
By the way,
say?
watch that foot.
A crazy
My
girlfriend.
foot's fine.
A crazy girlfriend is like a box of chocolates. They'll kill your dog.
I was drinking and now my eyes are blurry.
Oh, I got another one. I got another one.
Here, Nick, I know how to make you feel better. I'll show you my war face.
A crazy girlfriend is like a box of chocolates. They'll absolutely slaughter your diabetic uncle without even thinking about it.
Whoa!
Oh, is that the only thing that you turn into in this area?
Evidently.
That's not fair.
A
That's not as
crazy
smart as
girlfriend
Dark
is like a
Souls.
box of chocolates. Unfortunately for you, they're more like a box of active grenades!
These are one, Stewie! Get. Okay, let's do this.
Surprise!
The life of the wife is ended by the knife.
Hello, sir.
The life of the wife is ended
No.
by the
Oh, okay.
knife.
Never mind.
Okay, no, fuck you. Okay, also no. That was bad. That was bad news for the business bears.
I really miss my Albert because I fuck him up with that thing. Like, I have done no damage runs of Artorias while naked with the Black Knight Halberd. It's beautiful.
Why are
I'm
you
gonna,
using it now then?
I'm gonna safety heal.
I can't.
Not a faith weapon. And it
Wait,
can't be
did you
imbued
grab
with
it at the
divine.
beginning of this run?
I got it, but I can't use it. It's
Oh, I
not a
thought
faith
you-
weapon.
I
Bye,
thought you
Rich.
used
Oh,
it
no.
at the beginning of this.
Yeah, no, bye, Rich. Nope, I can't.
I hate when he does that because if he hits you with it, you're fucked.
Ow.
I can't dodge out of it.
Ow.
I can't
That was
block.
cool.
It should just remove my hitbox, and it doesn't. So he could just do it 4 times in a row. Which he can do that front flip 4 times in a row.
Yep, we've seen that. He is very
Oh, hello,
handsome,
Renee.
though.
I never beat him in all the years I've been playing Dark Souls. God damn.
Yeah, I would never have beaten him like first player if. Could you not, please?
If I were on my mage character, I soloed him. It took a while because his magic resist is so high until he buffs. Once he activates the darkness, his magic resist goes to shit.
So he's what's the name of what's the real name of the Sasuke character in Kingdom Hearts?
Riku?
Yeah, that one.
Oh
No.
no, Riku is much stronger than Sasuke.
He's like, there's Aaron Carter and Nega Aaron Carter. That's Kingdom Hearts in like 2 sentences.
One of the Carter brothers actually wound up getting face tattoos and going crazy on TikTok.
That sounds
A-
alright.
As you do on TikTok, it's a cesspool of degenerates and stupidity.
As you do. It's just a normal general thing. You just do it. If you're on TikTok, it just kind of happens on the talk for you. Okay.
Those feel so. Oh,
Bad.
bye. All right. Well, how much do you guys want the souls for this?
If you can kill him, man.
All right.
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's great to have souls, but I'm not gonna fight you for it. You feel?
Oh, we jousted. That was scary. So, you know those giants in the fields that are kind of hard to kill?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can 2-shot them with my Smo Hammer.
Neat.
I was honestly surprised by that amount of damage. And I'm just fucking around in the woods until Nick summons me.
No,
Or not.
no, I did not think he was gonna do the charge.
But then he charged his phone and he came back and he was like, "Hey,
That's one way to put it, yeah.
I didn't think that hit me. I've made a grievous mistake! Oh, I'm dead. Alright, so Anissa's back. You missed some things. There were some great uproarious laughter shared. And Shane had some questions as to the apple cheesecake pie in, I believe it was, how difficult is it to make? And I forget what the other question
that
was.
and where did you learn it from? Because it's cool. It's like, that's some cool guy stuff. That's some
Did she learn it from the
drum
dark
solo
side of the Force?
No, I think she learned it from her grandmother.
stuff. That's some
On
drum
the dark
solo
side of the
stuff.
Force.
She says she made it up. And if I'm not mistaken, that was because you wanted to make an apple
Oh.
pie, and I mentioned I wanted cheesecake. So you put apple pie filling on a cheesecake.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. She's a liar.
I'm sorry, what?
No, there's plenty of people who've done that before. I was trying to make a situational joke that didn't quite land, obviously. Anyway, I would like the recipe because it sounds delicious, and the way that Rich has described it sounds like it's probably the best thing, Glaven!
Well, I mean, I absolutely fucking adore cheesecake. So,
Glaven! Yeah, probably. Yeah, cheesecake is definitely my favorite, but apples are my favorite baked fruit, so when it comes to
baking
like, peeled
apples onto a cheesecake is two of your favorite things.
Yes. What, Nick?
No, I was just gonna
Sputnik?
ask Rich whether he would actually whether he would rank the cheesecake higher than Dick.
That is a tough
Depends.
one.
Depends on the dick.
Or like, do you get the best of both worlds when you make a cheesecake that's shaped like a dick?
Oh, no, okay, no. So, Nick, you're on the right path, but the idea that you're kind of going for is the cheesecake.
We've been invaded, and I have a very large friend that may or may not be following me.
He's following me. Let's go. Let's get the fuck down there. Fuck that. Nick, you're on the right path, but the idea is the cheesecake that is flavored like dick, not shaped like a dick. So, let me tell you
It's
a story.
really hard to make it flavored like dick, considering that dicks taste like different. Dicks taste differently because it's a mixture of pheromones and sweat. Like, I don't know. I think as the guy in this group who has sucked the most dick, I have the wherewithal to make a statement on that.
Yeah, probably. But what I'm gonna say though is that as the guy who has witnessed the most pastries that are shaped phallically,
All right, I'll give you that one.
Yep, because I went to Voodoo Donuts the first night that I moved to Washington. You guys remember that, obviously. First night that I got to Washington, not like Nicole went to sleep, and then our roommates drove me 2 hours to go to Voodoo Donuts because they wanted Voodoo Donuts.
That wasn't even aimed at me. Fucking
in Portland,
hell.
Oregon, and we wound up getting the donut that is shaped like a penis. The shape doesn't actually affect the way that
that was
it's received. Wow.
I mean, it's still a donut. You can eat it from the side. You don't have to deep throat it like you're trying to pay your college.
Watch my stream. That was a movie scene. The second that I got desummoned, that was a movie scene.
Did he fucking somersault
Watch
onto
it.
you? Oh gods. Yeah, no, he was about to come down on your skull.
Okay, I don't know why my world is having so much trouble with Artorias of all bosses.
Because he's
didn't do
one-shotting
mine, did we?
you.
We didn't.
No.
No, we didn't do mine. We did Bridges.
Yeah. And I'm really tempted to get his sword, because I already have 2 great swords at plus 10. So, like, it's not even like I have to spend anything extra.
We definitely, like, you can definitely use his sword in the left hand in this game. 100%. I'm positive. I'm so positive I'm HIV positive, but...
Alright, I will be right back. Hang on.
You take your
Make sure
time.
that
I need to get my
whatever you're doing,
blood
you
stains,
do it
so.
well.
I heard one of those things. One of them sounded encouraging. The other sounded.
I need to get my blood stained, so you know.
The essence of what I said is that I love you.
Okay.
That's honestly the most important thing.
I'll take it.
I
Say
one-shotted
it
the
back, you
giant.
daft fuck.
I one-shotted the giant. I feel good about that.
See, now it's funnier if I don't.
I'm gonna puke in your butt.
Cool.
I mean, if you're into that
But
sort
it
of
would be
thing.
funnier if you don't. Actually, now I'm actually wondering if it would be funnier if you did, or if you wouldn't. I don't know. I didn't think this through.
Yo, people in the comments, tell us, would it be funnier to have vomit in your butt or not in your butt?
I don't understand context of normal conversations, so sometimes I really just... It escapes me how rain exists.
Yes.
It escapes me how rain exists too until I get a bucket and catch them.
A bop and a mucket. That's some wet-ass pussy.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
I need the parts of me that were once me. Hold on.
I have a very odd thing to tell you guys that happened to me yesterday.
Considering it's you that's saying that, it's gotta be weird.
It's weirder than you think.
Alright, one moment. My parents are off. Continue.
Hold on 1 second. I have to read it.
Alright, big man, you really need to lay off for like 10 seconds.
So,
Wait till he does the dark buff.
That requires damage if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, I'm in Shane's boat and I don't fucking like it. I am 63 souls away from leveling.
hate that.
I'm about to kill the mushroom.
So, you guys know
Ow.
that I really don't like Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple of weeks ago, Allie made me a Facebook. And the reason she did that is kind of convoluted because normally when it comes to playing D&D, our group goes onto Discord voice or video chat. So I would think that the main way to chat was through Discord. However, the main way that they chat is through Facebook. And she was frustrated because it's her campaign that we're running that I don't have a Facebook, so I can't be part of the conversations that they have.
So she
Even
made
though
you a Facebook specifically to be a part of the conversation group.
for the D&D game. Yes. She made me a Facebook with my real name, and
Oof.
I'm going to use this word lightly, but she bullied me into uploading an actual photo of the two of us to that Facebook.
Ew.
And that's the extent that I went to. She wasn't rude about it. I was just like, I don't want to hear it, so I'm going to do it. And I did it. And then I got 40 invitations in one day, requests to be friends in one day. And I deleted all of them. There were friends and family and her friends and her family and everything. And I went, no. No. Done. No. The only thing that happened was she made the Facebook. She requested herself. I accepted. A couple of days later, I went through and I made the choice to say, hey, I should probably put myself in a relationship with you on Facebook because that's what's going on. And I'm part of the group chat.
How did you live, Nick? Oh,
I don't
no.
know, but not for
You,
long.
yeah, I was gonna say, oh, you didn't.
But then yesterday,
God, I have
my
to
friends.
go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh god, I have to wait now. I have this whole setup just for nothing.
Sorry. The bladder.
Sorry.
She does not wait for anybody.
Alright, you know what? Shane, I'm gonna pull you in, and I just want enough of a distraction that I can get my blood stain and then be ready to bone out while he's distracted.
That's fine.
Because I'm gonna upgrade this halberd a little bit.
I am kind of fading fast when it comes to the staying awake kind of thing, so...
Yeah.
I probably only have 2 or 3 more of these left in me.
Yeah.
Don't you say yeah?
Would you rather I say yas?
Kinda.
Yas.
That sounds rad.
Yas. I hate how I literally spent that entire time just trying to get like 2 seconds so I could homeward bone.
2 seconds so I can touch my boner.
Hello, Anissa, in my comments.
I wish Anissa was in my comments.
She's in my streel. Which I think is something that's perhaps tangentially related to a stream. Ow.
Oh my god. I've got a buddy who is not exactly in the best mental place.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Nisa, hello, you sweet girl. Got a buddy who's not exactly in the best mental place, and he's kind of playing those mind games like, would you care about if I died? And I'm like, buddy, I know where you're at right now mentally. I hate it so much. But you're there, and you need respect, and I love you. Please, please be okay, man. You feel? And he's got a 2-year-old daughter. And he's like, he just texted me, and he's like, something happened to me. Would you check in on my daughter every now and then? I'm like, I I don't have a way to check in on your daughter. I don't actually have a channel to do that. But please don't make anything happen that would cause me to need to check in on your daughter. Like, if you need to talk, please, let's talk. I have ways for you to fix whatever's going on. Please don't fuck anything up, you feel? And, I don't know. He hasn't said anything back yet, but I don't like that shit, because I've been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Alright, yeah,
Also,
you can take a dive.
okay, I'm gonna dive then, because fuck this. I'm doing no damage.
Yeah, no, we're just doing this so I can get my souls and bone out. Because he was just on my ass the entire time.
Alright, I'm back.
What kind of damage does he get? Because I'm doing 44 damage per hit with the Fury Sword. What do I need to actually give him a
Physical
bruise?
damage. No elemental damage. You have a fire and an electric weapon.
I don't have anything then. That sucks. Balls.
Alright, just take the dive, because...
Okay. Dope.
Thank you. I really hope I can bone out before he gets to me.
No, he's gonna somersault across that entire fucking arena in about 3 seconds.
Ow.
Yep. Before Shane even fully loaded out, he was at you.
Yep.
Jesus. I'm gonna go get his greatsword and kill him with it. I feel like that's a good use of my time. Although I don't know how much Demon Titanite I have.
I've got 13 inches of it.
I have 2. That's gonna be a problem.
Tiny Demon Titanite.
Bone. Goodbye. Okay. I'm gonna go upgrade this real quick.
What, your halberd?
Yep. My halberd.
See, the only problem with Smo's hammer is that it's
Halliburton or War
fucking
Machine.
massive and takes up way too much of my screen.
Oh, so what I was gonna tell you guys, right?
Mhm.
So I don't like Facebook, blah blah blah. Ali did this, got a bunch of requests. Yesterday, since Ali went to high school and middle school in Hawaii,
Mhm.
I got a message yesterday that says, "Aloha, Shane. That pretty lady in your photo was once a crazed, talented art student of mine when was in high school. Glad to see she looks so happy. You guys make a nice couple." And it was apparently from one of her teachers. And
No,
Ali,
that's from an Indian robot
I sent that
with
screenshot
broken
to
ass
Ali,
English.
and like 20 minutes later she woke up and she responded. She goes, "Yeah, no, that was one of my art teachers. He's super cool. He didn't mean anything by it." And I go, "Do you understand the layers of not okay that just happened with that message?" And she goes, "No, no, because he doesn't mean anything, but he's totally fine." And like she does that with everything. Like, "Oh man, this guy put his finger inside of a baby's butthole." She'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, he's probably like his uncle's probably a doctor and told him how to figure out, you know, if a baby's sick or something. So he's just trying to figure out if the baby's sick." And like she does that with everything, just justify every single fucking thing. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's pretty gross. So yesterday when it happened with, okay, the baby thing never actually happened. It was just a story, just for
I like
anybody
how
Yeah,
you
it's
that's
kind of
felt
weird
the
at first.
need to specify that.
anybody listening, because I know you guys get it, but anybody listening. Um, but yesterday she's just like, "Yeah, no, it's just totally fine. It's just my art teacher, blah blah." I'm like, that reeks of hello, I fuck my students, and that also reeks of hello, you are dating a student I've fucked. And I'm like, I sent her a message with a screenshot, and I was like, baby, this really made me uncomfortable. And she goes, "Yeah, no, he's totally cool. Good art teacher. Yeah, he's a really good guy." I'm like, "Do you get why it's wrong for him to do that?" And she goes, "No, he didn't mean anything by it. He's a totally cool guy. Really rad. You know, guitar solo in the background of his name. Whatever." Um, and I had to explain, like, layer by layer why it was bad for him to do that in the way that I don't have a public Facebook page. So he had to not only go onto her page, he had to search for whoever she was in a relationship with.
He
Then
probably
he had to.
saw on Facebook that her relationship status updated to in a relationship.
It was a private thing, so that didn't post to her Facebook.
So he had to go to her profile to see she was in a relationship to then click on you and message you
Yes.
personally.
But he also had to come to my page, which is brand new, only has one photo on it, only has one friend, and he had to take the time to message me and say, "It's a very good idea to tell this one person who I do not know that I really appreciate the fact that he is dating one of my former students from 10 years ago."
That's not awkward at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you understand why I got, like, Jared from Subway vibes?
I occasionally go to my ex-girlfriend's pages, see that they're in relationships, and then message their boyfriends and go, "Hey, we're Tunnel Brothers. How's it feel?"
Oh, yeah, no, fucking Eskimo Brothers? That's my shit, bro. one of my one of my best friends. How do I phrase this? Because there's several ways of saying this. My ex lead guitarist, who used to be one of my best friends, who I was in diapers with this guy. We've grown
That's
apart.
kinky, but you know what? I'm not gonna judge.
So the thing with that was it was 25 years ago. It wasn't like last week. It's 25 years ago. We were in diapers. We were in the
Oh,
same like
I am
daycare.
nowhere near the
Also, my
stats to equip this. Holy shit.
my sign is down, fellas. But We were in diapers together, really good friends when we were born, went to the same like daycare and everything. Him and I were in a band together. Who's my lead guitarist, but since like the last 2 years, we kind of grown apart. But his girlfriend is one of my closest friends. We talk every day. She's a very, very good friend of mine. We hang out quite a bit. However, the woman that he dated before her was a lady who sexually assaulted me. And so anytime that any of our friends are together, they don't necessarily all have access to the story of how this woman assaulted me. And so they'd be like, yeah, you guys are Eskimo brothers together, you both fuck the same chick. And I'm like, yeah, that's really funny for you to bring up for like the 30th time. Thanks. Thanks for reminding me of a horrific night in my life. Appreciate it. Really appreciate having something happen to me that I didn't want to happen to me. But the funniest part about it was back in the day when they were dating, my friend and this girl got engaged, and then this girl got the biggest tramp stamp tattoo of his name. It's the size of a football. And she's tiny. She's like 5'1". And like 100 pounds. Tops. So it doesn't make any sense for her to get a tattoo that big. And she did, and it was of his name, and now she can't cover it up. But she left him to smoke crack with a homeless man.
Oh.
You know,
Well,
priorities,
she's
clearly.
a high-quality person.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude, she was like top tier, best of the best kind of person. Like, I wouldn't have left her. I would not leave that woman.
But she would have left you for a homeless man and some crack.
Yeah, and that's totally up to her, and I would have respected that. You know, I mean, she's able to make her own choices. You feel?
Yeah,
True.
it doesn't mean every choice.
Super detrimental to her health.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's cool. She's a cool dude.
That sentence?
Oh, bye, Rich.
No, fuck Rich.
I'm
No, she's a
sending
cool
the
dude.
elevator back up because I care.
I'm really glad you care.
I appreciate it
But-
because there's a big man with a big hammer chasing me. Ah! See you.
No, she's totally a cool dude. Also, the funny thing about my friend and I who have that thing in common, we both have exes that have tattoos with us or like tattoos of us or something, and they haven't gotten them covered up. So that girl hasn't gotten that tramp stamp covered up.
All right, hold on. Before you continue, I need to get comfortable. All right, go on.
Okay, so I also have a couples tattoo with two of my exes. One of my exes asked me to get a tattoo spontaneously one day, and I was like, yeah, let's go do that. Like, I didn't expect it to be a couples tattoo, it just wound up happening. And then my ex-fiance wound up getting the matching tattoo with me. So, like, I had the tattoo, and she's like, yeah, you know, let me just get the other side of it. So, they both have the same tattoo that I have. I have since covered it up. Neither of them have! That's some Connell energy right there. Connell Eugene Peterson!
I am doing 65 damage and not liking it.
I am doing 44 damage. What does this do?
I miss my big boy halberd, I'll tell you that right now.
I miss my big boy pull-ups.
I do 620 damage.
Fuck you. You and your whole butt.
I like how he moved away just enough that the lock-on broke before I could turn to aim the fucking lightning spear at him, and so it just went into the dirt.
I'm gonna try not to do too much attacks and try to just pull aggro.
Yeah.
Nope. Goodbye.
No one said you could buff. You bitch.
Okay, whatever the fuck you just did was super admirable.
I did not think that would work. I fully expected to die.
That was some CEP energy right there.
Please, buff again so I
Actually-
can fucking tear you apart.
Actually, that was kind of some RPC energy. Robert Paul Champagne. I really hope you guys know who that is, because
Nope.
he is fucking handsome.
Fuck
He's a
you.
cool guy.
We are done. Well, with Nyx. Now we have to do it again for Shane. Woo! We do it all again. But this time,
Yeah.
leave it deader. Also, Anissa asked where my juicy tits went. Apparently she was not here for the joke of, I went on the Subway diet like Jared did, and I just wanted to get into some smaller pants.
Hyperventilate.
The true answer is I had to change my armor set to equip this massive fucking mallet because the mallet weighs 28 pounds, which, to put that in perspective, is more than any chest piece in the game.
The true answer is E equals RPC squared.
Hey,
Fuck, I went to
stop
the wrong
talking
bar.
about RPC. It's my favorite website.
Okay.
I know. It's an abbreviation to a website that no one knows about. Not important.
I don't need to know about you visiting Robert Paul Champagne's OnlyFans account.
Dude, OnlyFans,
important,
like,
though?
I don't understand OnlyFans and other shit like that. Like, people throw money at you for being attractive. It's stupid.
It's not stupid, it is an actual beautiful thing. Oh, Anissa, you followed me, you sweet, sweet person. Oh, honey. You are such
So-
a nice lady.
You know what is important though? Is where those juicy tits went.
I can't equip Smo's armor and hammer. They're too heavy. See, what I want to do now is I want to get invaded, pop a fucking parry, and then switch to the Smo hammer and hit R1 and be like, bye.
Yeah, right?
I need 50 strength for that, though, in order to do full damage. Because I need to be able to
Right, so-
one-hand it.
Just for the record, next area is a fuck everything and run area because it is like probably the worst place for invasions in the entire game.
So give it one try. If you become hollow, then book it.
Pretty much.
I'm actually, hopefully we get this pretty quickly because I am fading fast.
Yeah, it is 11 o'clock. Fuck, I didn't realize how late it was.
Yeah, I kind of go to bed early, so. Yeah, Nick, if you want to tell Siri to remind you maybe in an hour to send me that file. So that, so what I was planning on was spending the morning tomorrow, working on those 2 episodes. For
Okay,
my
Who
D&D
is
session.
rubbing their microphone on their face?
Neither of us?
I
Oh,
don't know
Nick-
what
Nick,
that audio was.
Nick has the puttering thing going on.
No. It sounded like
It's
someone was like
super quiet.
rubbing the microphone up and down on their face. Like it's
Super quiet.
scratching on facial hair or something.
Alright, we don't have your shortcut.
Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, you know
really?
what? My microphone was touching my shoulder occasionally. But not constant.
There's some twinkling.
Thank you. I forgot we didn't do anything in my world yet.
The only thing around here is the Guardian set, which I wanted purely because it's very heavy. So but other than that, I think there's one more twinkling Titanite lizard. And just some trash.
I might throw on the night set later. Upgrade the night set. It's a little bit lighter than the silver night set and provides similar protection. So not comparable, but similar. Blood red moss clump does bleed healing, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Which even then, you gotta be careful because it'll remove bleed that you have built up, but if bleed fully stacks, you instantly trigger it, so you can't do anything.
Wow. Oh, I'm glad that happened.
Did you follow me down the shaft?
I did,
I am
but
dead.
I survived.
Run!
It's a
Run,
good
Shane!
thing I did that.
Run! Okay. He went down the elevator. That's all that matters. He's safe. That's why I was just
I
like, run!
survived.
I was smacking shit to try to distract him so that you could get on the elevator and not die horribly.
Oh, oh, that is the elevator.
Yep. Also be conscious of the fact that I did send the shortcut elevator up.
And also, I can go to the township and turn around and put my sign
Yeah.
down right in front of the boss door, so don't worry about doing that.
Yeah, no, okay, no, that's fine. Let's do that.
Alright, so from here, turn this way. This woman is going to be very upset with me because I will not give her Artorias' soul. I already turned it into a sword. What I will, however, do is do a two-handed R2 with Smo's hammer and smush her into the ground like paste.
That sword doesn't happen to scale with faith, does it?
Actually it does. It scales with everything.
Hello, hello, hello.
Or at least, one moment. Sorry, it has prerequisites. I don't know if it scales with faith. I should double check that. No, it does not. I apologize. It requires at least 18 in every stat, though. Which I find very confusing. And you're using the Astora Straight Sword, right?
I'm currently using a divine halberd, but generally, yeah.
Then there's the Occult Club, also scales off of faith. You can do dark damage if you occult any weapon. Other than that,
all of
yeah,
them.
I don't have any faith weapons to give you, unfortunately.
That's fine.
I wanted to double check. Also, my sign is down like right in front of the boss door, or actually, yep. Okay, so it's got to be on the grass outside.
Oh, grass outside.
Because I can't actually, if I go too far towards the boss door, it just deletes it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. That's just kind of so they're just the way those things just go on. Okay, I found your sign. Okay, we're good. All right, Joe Rogan, let's do it. Oh, guys, have you ever do you guys grind your teeth at all, like your back teeth?
Nope.
I'm not
That's
a grinder,
terrible
I'm a
for you.
clencher.
You're a what, Nick?
I'm a clencher.
I started off as a clencher and then started grinding. Yesterday, I put my bottom jaw down and I pushed it forward. I just wanted to feel what it was like. I'm pressing the options button, by the way. I wanted to feel what it was like to drag my bottom teeth, like the edge of my bottom teeth, across my top tooth. I chipped my fucking tooth.
Good job.
I have a big section missing from my front left top tooth. Tain't good, bro.
Yeah, no.
I was even able to recover the piece and show my brother. Was not good. Very anger. Much hatred.
Wow.
That wasn't fun.
My
Why'd
depth
you do
perception
that, bro?
sucks with this hammer. It's so hard to see with this massive thing on my screen.
It's okay, we're cool. my god, what a cool guy. He is such a cool guy.
Now he's a very dead guy.
Oh no, he's just super cool.
Alright, so.
Goodbye, so long, let's try, I'm gone. So do I go immediately left? Enter the gazebo. What is the gazebo?
A
that's
PvP
a
thing.
PvP thing.
Ignore it completely.
Do I go left?
From the boss room, yeah. You should go
Up
left
the
and then
stairs?
immediately run. Oh no, you don't need to go up the stairs. Up the stairs is brings you to the giant who shoots down the dragon.
Oh, I don't remember his name. Oh, I see the bonfire.
Also, you can.
Whoa,
I would highly recommend this to you, Shane. If you rest at the bonfire and then go back to the arena, you'll encounter what's her name?
lady.
Who wants his soul. If you give her the soul, she will give you 2 dex weapons.
Touch the sign of the Grave Lord's servant. That looks like a metal band, like, logo.
If you do that, you will instantly summon a Gravelord servant to come tear your ass apart.
What does she give me?
Her weapons.
The dual swords?
Yeah, they're both dex build weapons. If you don't want to, and you instead want Artorias' sword, I just killed her, I can give you her weapons.
I don't think Artorias' sword is a dex weapon.
I
And I
mean,
don't find
no.
myself playing this game again.
It is higher strength than it is dex. You are correct. It is a 22 strength requirement, 18 dex, and I'm pretty sure it's B or C in both. Hold up, I'll
Yeah.
double check.
I have to quit and re-enter. I know what you're talking about. I know
Ow,
who
Chester,
you're talking about.
The Abyss
Oh,
Great Sword.
Chester! What an asshole!
The Abyss Great Sword is a C for the strength and dex, so it's even. However,
Yeah.
if you give the weapons to her, she gives you, like I said, 2 dex weapons. And one moment, I will tell you what they are. You get
Dark
the
Tracer.
gold tracer is E in strength, A in dexterity. So that's definitely a dex weapon. And then you also get the dark silver tracer, which is an E in strength and an S in dexterity. So they are both definitely good for you.
Let's see here. What does this do? Okay, I need to upgrade them a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like
I think they're both twinkling weapons.
Dark Silver Tracer sucks balls. The Gold Tracer is a little better.
The dark
Currently.
silver tracer is a dagger. The gold tracer is a scimitar.
Alright, well, anyways, what's gonna end up happening right now is I'm gonna kindle this Banfier, because I have disposable ham-to-D.
You have a valid point. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah, I don't like going into an area, not like now that I'm kind of proficient in the game where like humanity's mostly disposable at this point, I don't like going into an area and leaving it unkindled because then I'm like, I have half of my healing items in case I make a mistake, which I often do. I would rather have my full healing items in case I make a mistake, which I often do. But anyways, fellow Friendletons, here is where my thing ends.
Understandable. It's 11. I should
Stop
go as well.
broadcasting. And just for your particular broadcasts, I do have to say that that is the end of the experimental, monumental, accidental, ornamental, temperamental, transcendental, environmental, lentil.
Stencil.
No. Tonight, it didn't allow me to be a stencil.
By the way, folks, the reason I had to run backwards is because I have to quit the game, and if I'm by the bonfire, I can be invaded. So I figured it'd be safe to just run backwards. Uh, but yeah, we'll tackle this place tomorrow, or when we can play.
What's your schedule look like tomorrow, guys?
I am working noon to 6:30. Should be home at 7.
I should
Nick?
be back on track as far as sleeping goes, so I should be fine.
Okay, I have D&D at 4, and it usually lasts till 9 or 10. So, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings, because I don't necessarily always want to stay the entire time, because I kind of got roped.
Oh,
into it.
wow, Nick.
It's not that I want to play it.
I watched that with the elevator, just 3 of them. Hey.
I'm just like, bye.
Goodbye, so long.
Ooh. I forgot something I needed to go do.
Yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow. In case you guys want to watch like a Mark Wahlberg movie or something, just let me know.
Alright, so yeah, just for point of reference, my township is basically done.
You're a dick. You know this game so well, and I'm sitting here like, doop 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 doop, waiting for my friends. Doop 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 doop. And you're like, yeah, no, I just finished the entire fucking game, just to let you guys know.
Yeah, I did that to Boyish the other day. We were playing some Scholar. Ow, 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 Stone Boy, Stone Boy, Stone Boy, Stone Boy. Nope, 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 Stone Boy.
He's bad.
And yeah, he was
bad.
like, he was getting items and things betwixt, and like getting the souls for the name engraved ring, and I'm like, yeah. So my last giant pursuer and Dragon Rider are dead.
Yeah, and also, like, if you go all the way to the end, not only is Nishandra dead, but also fucking can't remember his name. The reason that they made fucking the scholar
Oh, Aldia.
Aldia. Yeah, so Nishandra's dead, also Aldia's dead, and the Keeper and Watcher are dead. Entire Dragon area is dead. Ancient Dragon Sand. I'm just waiting for you to get up here so that I can do something worth doing. Also, the rest of the bosses in the game are dead. I've murdered about 100 different invaders. I played PvP 45 times, and you've only been in the world for 13 seconds, so Dark Souls 2 was our fucking game. We are Dark Souls 2. Like, we know Dark Souls 2 like the back of our hand. We are Dark Souls 2. You guys are Dark Souls 2 experts. I am a Dark Souls 2
Guy?
passenger?
I think for my challenge run for 2, I'm gonna go with the fucking, what is it called? The Destroyed Spear.
Yeah, you guys are experts, and I'm definitely a passenger. I don't know what the Destroyed Spear is.
And I got some things going on.
Which one's the Daughter of Chaos bonfire?
That's down at the Fair Lady.
That's Quilana.
It's right after Quaylag.
Or Quilon? Is it Quilon?
Quaylon, I think. Yeah, it's
Quilon. It's the Igni bonfire.
Yeah, Ingi. Yeah.
Igni. Igni. Why Ignis? Igni. Witcher? Igni is the Witcher.
Yes, that means fire.
I know Igni or IGN something means fire. I just didn't know if I was finishing the word properly. Ingi is Quaylons. And Quaylana is which one?
Oh, that guy died horribly. And eventually, one of these days, folks, we will kill that thing. That's right, that thing way the fuck out there. That's
Wait,
got that wiggling tentacles. Yeah, that's ceaseless discharge, and he gonna be a dead bitch.
I was just gonna ask you about that. The armor set that he's protecting is the gold trim set, right?
Gold hemmed, yes.
Gold hemmed. Oh my god.
Thanks for
Very
poisoning me after I died. That was really cash money of you.
very light, but also very like good defense. I love that armor set because it's extremely light but extremely defensive.
I'm interested in that.
I think it'd work well for you. I don't know what defenses you're already rocking though.
Nick,
So-
did I use that?
You
Nick,
probably
oh my God.
did.
Nick. You know what that just reminded me of?
What?
Key and Peele. Oh no, 100%. 100% of 100%. Oh no,
Ow.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. Did you ever see that? It's Ozymandias Buckshank's interview.
Nope, I have not seen that.
Are both of you familiar with the Key and Peele football name sketches?
No.
Nope.
Dramatic pause. I'm going to send you both all three of those sketches, and the thing is that yes, those sketches are absolutely hilarious because you know how sometimes football players are very oddly named?
Considering I know absolutely nothing about football.
I just didn't know if you ever heard them. In the first two sketches, they basically just make up names and it's like the draft pick episode where they show all of the players from each of the two teams that are coming head to head in a very specific and sought after game, which is obviously fantasy. And Key Key and Peele are both, they alternate. One, it's like 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, but they go from like weird like makeups to weird wigs, like facial structures, different things. So it's like Key's in the first one, Peele's in the second one, Key's in the third one, Peele's in the fourth one, kind of thing. And they just have some strange names that they came up with, and then the makeup crew makes them look the way that they think that that name would look, and it's all like college players. So one of the players is called, like, he doesn't have a full name. His name is just Fudge.
Oh.
And they make the actor look super fat. His lips are super plump. He's got a certain wig on. His eyes are mostly closed. And the idea behind this segment is that they say their full name and then they tell you what school they're from. And when it gets to Fudge, he just goes, Fudge. And it moves on to the next person. So, one of the... I don't remember the fucking name. I'm gonna mix up two of the characters here just to get the point across. One of the things that they say is, Swordless Mime Town, Tulane University. And then it moves on to the next person. One of the guys... So, they put, like, weird facial hair on these guys. It's really funny. So, one of the guys' name is Decatholic Mango. It's like Decatholic Mango.
Ow! Yep.
And then he's got weird facial hair and he tells you what school he's from, and then it moves on to the next player.
Ooh, Nick,
But
that was painful.
So it's like a red versus blue thing where like blue will come first and they'll go through the entire football team of blue names, and then they'll go through the entire football team of red names on the first two. However, in the third one, or in the first two, what happens is they do that, and then the last name in the list on each of those videos is an actual football player. So, Ron Rodgers appears in one of them, and then I don't remember the next guy. It's A. Ron something is the next guy. It's a very similar name in the second video, and then in the third video, they sneak in real football players, like as actors in the video, into the like list of names. So one of the guys' names, like he shows up and he's like this big, thick, fat black guy, and he's looking like lackadaisically into the camera, and he goes, "Ishmael Kitchen," and then he tells you what like college he went to, but he looks like he's about to have a stroke. It's so fucking funny. But long setup there. They also do other skits using those football players that they made up. So one of the ones that they did was Ozmataz Buckshank
Okay.
is one of the guys that they made up, and they put him in a skit where he's being interviewed about a football game that he just played. And he's staring wide-eyed into the camera the entire time. And the interviewer is like, Ozmataz, you just did this. You threw for 150 yards, and you almost single-handedly just won the game. What do you feel about that? And he goes, yeah, we just try to stay as a team 100%. And, we try to just keep it together, make sure that we do play by play, 100%. And the guy's like, yeah, great, great. So, you just threw for 13 touchdowns and did this thing and this thing, and he's like, yeah, 100%. We just try to stay as a team, make sure that we work as a good teamwork, and this and it's 100% of 100%. And eventually the interviewer kind of gets annoyed, and he's like, yeah, oh yeah, no, totally. So, you, I guess you just became a dad. Right? How does it feel to be a new dad to twins? And he goes, yeah, me and my wife are just trying to stay as a team and 100, just doing 100%. And then eventually he's like, okay, awesome test. How did you get here? How did you get here today? He's like, yeah, 100%. he's like, okay, okay, so let's try something completely unrelated. What did you have for dinner last night, Osmotaz? He goes, 100% of 100%. And as he's saying that, the interviewer goes, yeah, 100% of 100%. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, 100% of 100%. Yeah. And eventually it devolves into the interviewer just going, can you answer one question with an original thought, please? And Ozymataz just goes, oh yeah, 100% of 100%. Or no, he just goes, it's like, oh, can you please answer one question with an original thought? Please. Oh yeah, of course, 100%. So they took the original 3 sketches and they took the characters out of them and continued making content for them, and it was probably the funniest string of things I've ever seen on television, which is why if you have Hulu, you should watch Key and Peele. And I'm sorry for taking 30 minutes to explain that.
Oh,
Okay.
Nick, I watched that. That was.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Okay. It's so funny. I've died so many more times by trying to just buzz through this than I would have if I had taken my time.
That's how I feel when I'm like level 1 in the Undead Parish.
All right, folks. I'm gonna end it here though. I'm gonna head out. It's past 11, but it's fun doing this. Cool having Anise in the comments. Always cool having people. We had Renee and Rag active in. Nick's comments. Just makes it more fun for us to have people to
And
interact with.
boyish.
And boyish, yes, true.
100%.
100%. So it's even funnier because Bert Kreischer, the comedian that's in the group of comedians that gets lumped in with the whole Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan kind of thing. Bert Kreischer, his main thing that he says is, oh, 100%.
Okay, I am
There's 3
not
points of
having fun.
separation there.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're gonna head out. Don't know if we're streaming tomorrow. If we are, then we'll be here. If not, I'll be streaming Assassin's Creed. I
Should
don't know.
have time, my friends.
We will see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully, my boss
Alright.
doesn't have another heart attack.
Yep. Keep
Have a
it
good
high
one,
and
folks.
tight, mummies.
What?
Did you just become Nelly for a second there?
No.
No. See, I actually respect Shane.
I
Uh-huh.
laughed, like, internally really hard at that, and then I was like, don't do that. He's about to end the stream. It's inappropriate to just break out into extraordinary laughter. Please keep
No, that was the whole point of the joke, was to end it on a funny note. I mean, 100% of 100%.